Hi everyone, my name is Nastya and here we are. Today, welcome to this channel. We're going to practice some vinyasa yoga. Today I wanted to focus more on our chest, some chest opening asanas, sequences, and yes, let's just start. If you want to do something that won't take much of your time, this video is just for you. Get yourself on your mat, get yourself into comfortable clothes, and let's begin. Just bring your feet shoulder width and then lock your fingers. So you bring them like this. Now press your hands down, opening your palms towards the mat. And now inhale, send your arms up. Open your chest, try to bring your arms just to the back so you can't see your arms. They are behind your face level. Exhale, we're gonna move with our arms. So now you rotate your hand, you're lowering your head and stretch your shoulder blades here. Tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, stretch up towards the ceiling, open your chest. Exhale, round your back again. Inhale, stretch up. And then exhale, round your back again. Good. Inhale, stretch up. And let's just hold it here. What you're trying to do, you're trying to send this forward and up. And you're trying to send your arms to the back, engage your core muscles. Make sure that these don't fall out, okay? So core muscles, glutes, and you're stretching up. 8 counts more, okay? 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure that your arms are nice and strong. You're stretching them up as well. 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Good. Release and bring your elbows to your chest. And then arms go down. Now, get at the end of your mat, so make sure there is enough space behind your back. And now you stretch up your arms, inhale. Let's start from here. Exhale, you bend your knees and slowly you fold forward. So now you are in Uttanasana. Yes, make sure that your upper body and your legs, they are together. You don't pull them apart here in this asana. And then inhale, you just look up. Let's call this one Uttanasana. So right now your hands are just under your shoulders, and then you check that your heels are right under your hips. So there are 2 vertical lines here. So if you need blocks, you can always use them if you don't have enough space for your back for moving here, okay? Or maybe bending your knees will help. So try this and that, find your way. Maybe you can bring your hands right on the mat like this. Maybe you want to use your fingers, or you can use your fists like this. So I'm going to be here, and you choose your comfortable position, and let's continue. Standing in this position, inhale, we're going to try to open our chest. We're going to try to build one straight line with our back, right? So this is straight. Tuck your chin in, make sure that you're not involving your neck. And then exhale, drop your head down, tuck your tailbone in, and then you just round your back. You can feel how you stretch it, how you stretch your shoulder blades. Let's repeat. Inhale, try to open your chest. Exhale, once again, round your back. Inhale, open it, open your chest, stretch. Exhale. Good, once again, inhale, open your chest. And let's just stay here. What you're trying to do, you're trying to keep this straight And then also press your heels into the mat and straighten your legs. 10. Make sure again that you don't use your neck. 9. The top of your head is pointing forward, not to your face, okay? 7 counts more. 7. 6. 5. Just a little bit more. Keep pressing your heels into the mat. 3 counts. 3. 2. And 1. Nice. Release, bend your knees, and then bring your hands right on the mat. If you had blocks, just put them on the side and hands on the mat. Okay, now you step back and you get yourself in downward dog. Okay, here we are again. Same things for your heels. Try to spread them out a bit more than your toes, okay? So you're gonna feel this rotation in your hips. It will help you to point your sit bones in this direction. Okay, let's walk. So you bend your knees, you feel it in your whole legs, in your back, in your feet, and then stop here. Okay, now we're gonna start with our first sequence. We're gonna do the dynamics first, okay? And then we'll hold some of the asanas. Inhale, bring your heels up. Right now, just make sure that you don't round your back, okay? You keep it straight like it was in downward dog. You can always bend your knees if you need that. Exhale, bring your knees on the mat. Okay, here we are. Make sure that your hands are just right under your shoulders. That's just a classic cat's pose, right? Inhale, now open your chest. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades here. Now exhale, bend your elbows, and here we're gonna have 2 ways of doing this. Either you go like this, or if you can't reach the ground with your chest in this position, you just bring your hands closer to the sides or maybe even on the floor, okay? And then your elbows will go to the sides as well, and you try and bring your chest here like that. Okay, so 2 ways of doing this, either this or this. And then inhale, you send your chest forward. And then slowly tuck your tailbone in, okay? Really use your core muscles. Try to hold it in one straight line. I mean your back. When you lift yourself up, you just press your hands into the mat. Then you shift back, toes into the mat, maybe hands slightly closer. Lower your head and get yourself up in downward dog again. Let's repeat. Let's try to do it maybe just a little bit faster. I'm not going to explaining that much. So inhale, heels up, sit bones up, straight back. Exhale, cat's pose. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bring your chest on the mat, Ashtangasana. Inhale, cobra pose, elbows, shoulder blades, everything, shoulders to the back. Exhale, press yourself up, shift back, and get yourself back in downward dog. Great, let's do it 3 more times. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, kneel down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bring your chest on the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, press yourself up. Shift back, downward dog. 2 more times. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, kneel down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bring your chest on the mat. Inhale, forward, cobra pose. Your legs stay on the mat, okay? Check that. Exhale, press yourself up and get yourself in downward dog. Good. Once again, inhale, heels up. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bring your chest on the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. And let's just stay here now. So you bring your legs together, okay? Maybe even imagine there is something between your thighs that you need to squeeze, okay? Make sure you're holding them on the ground, and then bring your hands in front of you. So your fingers now are pointing at your chest. Inhale, just stretch up, open your chest. Imagine that your lower ribs, they try to reach the end of your mat, okay? So it's just like that. Then you bring it back on the mat. You tuck your chin. And then you bring your hands up, squeezing those shoulder blades, trying to bring your elbows to the back as much as possible. 10 counts. Let's hold it here. 10. Sarpasana. 9. 8. 7. Keep breathing. 6. 5. 4. 3. Just a little bit more. 2. 1. And relax. Bring your hands on the mat. And just bring your forehead on your hands. Try to relax your whole body. I'm not sure if you can hear me like that if I lie down on the microphone, but I hope it works. Good. Every time when you exhale now, relax one part of your body. Exhale, relax your legs. Exhale, relax your glutes. Exhale, relax your back. Exhale, relax your chest and shoulders. Exhale, relax your arms. And really slow. Now we're going to move on. You bring your hands on the mat and you bring your elbows down. Don't forget, yes, you use your core muscles and you try to press yourself up, holding one straight line. Shift back. Head down, knees up, and you press yourself up in downward dog. Don't forget about the heels. And from here, we're going to do one more sequence on each side. And then we're going to hold, let me move a bit, sorry. And then we're going to hold it, some asanas from this sequence, and then we're done. So now, bring your left foot closer to the center and send your right leg up. Let's begin. Exhale, you pull your right knee to your chest. And then try to bring your right foot on the mat just in front of you. Okay? If you didn't get it all the way to the front, you just use your hand. If it was something like this, you can just bring your left knee on the mat and then use your hand and help yourself to move your foot. Stretch up the arms. Inhale. Okay, now exhale. Pull your elbows to your sides. And then bring your hands on the mat. Just in one line with your right foot. Okay, now press your right heel into the mat. You're going to try and straighten your right leg, but just make sure that your upper body and your legs stay together, okay? Flex the toes towards you. Lower your head. This is your exhale, and then this is your inhale. Bend your knee again, move forward, bring your left knee up, and then you step back, downward dog. That's the whole sequence. Let's just do it again on the other side. Inhale, send your left leg up. Exhale, pull your left knee to your chest. Inhale, bring your left foot on the mat. And stretch up the arms. Good. Elbows, exhale. Hands on the mat. Inhale. Straighten your leg. Exhale. And bend it again. Inhale. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Okay, hope now you remember the sequence. Let's do it again on each side. maybe just a little bit faster, but if you need more time, take it. Just maybe do it in your own pace, okay? Just inhale, right leg goes up. Let's continue. Exhale, right knee comes to your chest. Inhale, stretch up the arms. Exhale, release. Good. Both hands on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Relax your head, relax your neck. Inhale, move forward. Left knee up. And you step back, downward dog. And one more time, left leg up. Knee comes to your chest. Inhale, stretch up the arms. Exhale, elbows. Inhale, both hands on the mat, just in one line with your left foot. And then exhale, make sure that your leg and your upper body stay together. And then inhale, move forward. Bring your right knee up and step back. Downward dog. Okay. Now bring your right leg up. And let's just hold it here, okay? You're pressing your left heel down. You're pressing your right heel up. And here now, I'll just ask you to check that you square your hips, okay? You're not sending your right leg further up just because you open the hips, okay? Square them and press your right heel up like that. Okay, maybe 7 counts more, yeah? 7 will do. 6. Okay, 5. 4. Press your hands into the mat. 3. 2. 1. Now, pull your right knee to your chest. Okay, and usually we hold it here, but let's just make it easier today. You bring your right foot on the mat, you bring your left knee on the mat, and now you bring your hands together and stretch them up. Okay, here we are. Again, check that you use your core muscles and then use your glutes. You're trying to open your chest and send your arms to the back. Just try to build one connection from your left knee to your fingers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, elbows. Good. Hands on the mat. Inhale. Now exhale. Make sure that your body parts stay together. Lower your head. And you just stretch your back, stretch your leg, square those hips. Okay, now you're sending your left hip forward, right hip to the back. Just relax here, just stretch and breathe, okay? Now, maybe focus on your breathing more than on your pose, on your muscles, okay? You are now trying to feel how every time when you breathe in, you can stretch your shoulder blades, you can stretch your ribs. Just feel it in your chest every time when you inhale, okay? Let's try it. Inhale. And then exhale, you release. Okay, let's hold it 5 counts. More here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly get back to the front. Left knee up, and you step back. Downward dog. Great. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, but first we're going to get some rest. Either you stay here in downward dog, but if you don't feel like resting in downward dog, you bring your knees on the mat, toes together, knees can stay apart, you can bring them together, And then exhale, you get yourself into the child's pose. Okay, so right now you're standing in your position, the one that you chose. Maybe you want to switch them while I'm counting. That's totally fine. Anything, anywhere where you can feel comfortable. And now you can close your eyes and let's hold it. I was talking too much, so let's hold it like 6 counts. Okay, 6. Just try and breathe. And now I'm gonna get into downward dog. 5, 4, 3. Try to empty your mind right now. And 1. Slow down your breathing. Try to make your inhales and exhales last the same amount of time. If you were in the child's pose, then let's get you back in downward dog. You bring your toes on the mat, you lower your head, and you press yourself up. So here we are, all of us. Right leg stays on the mat, and then slowly, inhaling, you press your left heel up. Don't forget to square the hips. Yes. Press your right heel down and left heel up. And let's just hold it. 10, 9. You can close your eyes. And right now, just try to connect your hands and your left heel and build one straight line connecting these two together. 5, 4, 3, okay, 2, and 1. Perfect. Your left knee comes to your chest. You bring your left foot in front of you. You bring your right knee on the mat. And let's just stretch up, open our chest. Okay, what I'll ask you to check here, as well as you use your core and your glutes, also try to drop your shoulders down. So just make sure that there is enough space between your arms and your ears, okay? 8 counts more. Feel your left heel and press it into the mat. 7, 6, 5. Keep stretching up. 4. Breathe nice and deep. 3, 2, 1. Elbows. Hands on the mat. Okay, now nice and easy. Exhale, you just get yourself in the comfortable position here where you can stretch, but where you can also try to relax. You can walk your hands forward as far as you need. Close your eyes maybe and just focus on stretching. 9 counts more. 9, 8, 7. Don't forget about breathing. Yes. 6, 5. Feel how it stretches. 4, 3, 2, and the last count, 1. Nice and slow. Move back to the front. Bring your right knee up. And then just step back, downward dog. And really slow, bring your knees on the mat. And then bring your hips on your heels, close your eyes, get yourself into the child's pose. And here we are. And we're gonna rock our hips from side to side, nice and easy. just to relax our back a bit. And then slowly just tuck your tailbone in and roll yourself up. So you're getting in this position where you're sitting straight, bring your knees to the center. If you're not comfortable with your ankles, just use something like a block and bring it between your feet and just sit on the block, okay? So here we are now. Bring your hands on your knees, close your eyes, and just focus on your whole body. We're gonna end our practice with like a short observation, I would call it. You just scan your body with your inner sight. Find what has changed in your physical body, in your mind. And right now you just observe. You're not doing anything particular. You're just letting your body be and work as it works without controlling it. Focus on your breathing and maybe focus on the chest. Find how now, after the practice, you feel this part of your body. Whether you feel it more, whether you feel like there is more movement in this part of your body, because even when you stay still, you always breathe and your chest always moves. Okay. And we're going to finish our practice on this. You can bring your palms in namaste, or you can just think about it, thank yourself and thank your body for this practice. And I will also thank you guys for doing it together. That's it for today. That's it for this practice. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if you have any recommendations, you can just write it down in the comments. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again very soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste.